This is a tough one, you guys. Hello there, Smithsonians. Happy Halloween month. Welcome for more Smiths. It's Lauren and Mocha here. Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a great day today. We are going to try Suffer Little Children to kick off Halloween month. Last year, I did Death of a Disco Dancer for Halloween month because ChatGPT told me to, and I do remember this song being on the list. Here we are a year later, still doing Smith content. I would like to do just a smidge of research, if that's okay, just so I have the backstory. So this looks like it's on their debut. What a debut. So just a quick history lesson. This is according to Wikipedia, so you know, always accurate. We have these pieces of trash, Ian and Myra, looking like trash. And so these murders, looks like 5 children between 10 and 17 were killed by these pieces of trash. That's probably all the detail I'm going to give you. Feel free to look this up on your own. So why were they only charged for 3 of the murders if there were 5 victims? All right, there's a lot of backstory here. Also, they were a couple of trash. Lovely. There's a lot here. They do mention the Smiths here at the end. There's a book, the Smiths song, 2 TV dramas. There's a lot out there if you would like to research further, but that's all I'm going to get into right now. But this was back, I don't know if I even told you what year this was, between 63 and 65. So, wonderful people we're talking about today. Just cream of the crop. Cream of the crop. Look at them. Looking like trash. Oh, I don't have my lyrics. Hang on. Yes, I do. Got it. I'm ready. Hope you're having a great day. I don't know if I said that. Mocha's here. You can't see her, but she's right here on the desk with me. This is from the self-titled debut, 1984, Suffer Little Children.
Over the moor, take me to the moor. Dig a shallow grave and I'll lay me down over the moor. Take me to the moor. Dig a shallow grave and I'll lay me down. Leslie Ann and your pretty white beads. Oh John, you'll never be a man and you'll never see your home again. So much to answer for. Edward, see those alluring lights. Tonight will be your very last night. A woman said, I know my son is dead. I'll never rest my hands on his sacred head.
I don't know if you saw Mocha there, but she's... Oh, an ear, maybe you saw an ear. All right, so Leslie Ann, are you gonna sit here with me? She's maybe, no, maybe, I don't know what she's doing. Leslie Ann and John are 2 of the victims' names. I thought he was talking about. Ow, ow, ow. Don't mind me, I'm just bleeding now. I think... I mean, I don't want to get to whatever here, but... I mean, murdering anyone... obviously terrible. But children... murdering children is just another layer of evil. And I just don't know what would possess a person. What kind of evil you have in you to do that kind of thing. I will never understand. So yeah, these are like next level evil people. Trash. I'm just going to keep calling them trash. Mentioning these victims by name. Leslie Ann with your pretty white beads. John, you'll never be a man. You'll never see your home again. Edward, tonight will be your last night. We have Pauline and Keith still to go. I'm assuming he will mention them by name also. Ugh. I'm just disgusted by their pictures because they're such trash. Okay, yeah, I am bleeding. I'm bleeding. Mocha was just using my leg as a ramp, and she lost her balance. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. It's hard to compare a song like this with, like a lot of the ones that I've been doing, because it's just such, and it's not just because it's like based on this true event, but the whole feel of it is very somber. It's very, it's just like, it's kind of like, she could have been a poet or she could have been a fool. I love that one. I can't think of the name of that right now. This Night Has Opened My Eyes. Is that the one? It sort of has a similar feel to that one. Love that one. So let me start this again because I've been talking for 13 years. So I will be right back.
Very last night, a woman said, I know my son is dead. I'll never rest my hands on his sacred head. Hindley wakes and Hindley says, Hindley wakes, Hindley wakes, Hindley wakes and says, oh, wherever he has gone, I have gone. But fresh lilac, moorland fields cannot hide the stolid stench of death. Fresh lilac, moorland fields cannot hide the stolid stench of death.
So Hindley, the name of the female piece of trash. I'm assuming this is a direct quote. I didn't read through all of the lore, as you know. I'm assuming that she said that. Maybe not. I did read briefly. I saw that she had repented and she wanted to be released because she was a new woman now and she was denied. Thank God. I'm sorry, but if you kill kids, you're done. You're done. I don't care how reformed you say you are. There's no coming back from that. That's my stance on child killers. You're done. You are done. You are going to rot in a cell for the rest of your days. And she only lived to be 60. He lived almost 20 years more than she did. She served 36 years. And he served 51 years. I think I probably will read more into this just for my own knowledge, but I'm not going to do it here on camera while you just stare at me. I'm going to assume that that's something that she actually said. So this next part, the fresh lilac fields cannot hide. Oh, this is a tough one, you guys. Not really like a happy song to start off Halloween month with, but I say, good on them for tackling a subject like this and sort of giving a voice to these victims. Keeping their memory alive, I guess, because people will be listening to this song long after, the news coverage dies down or whatever, and then people forget. And then you have something like this to sort of honor them. All right, let's keep going.
A stolid stench of death, fresh lilac, moorland fields cannot hide the stolid stench of death. Hindley waits and says, Hindley wakes, Hindley wakes, Hindley wakes and says, oh, whatever he has done, I have done. But this is no
Okay. I would like to think that these kids are not, well, not anymore because these pieces of trash are dead now, but like while they were living and rotting in prison, I like to think that these kids were in a much better place and that they were not spending their afterlife haunting their killers because I mean, let me know where you fall in that. A little bit beyond just listening to a song right now, but do you think victims in the afterlife are spending their time haunting their murderers, their killers, or are they in a much better place? What do you think? Because I would like to think that these kids are as far away from these people. I mean, now obviously, but back when they were living, when the killers were still living, that these kids were nowhere. I mean, they had, I think it's like comforting in a way to think that these people were haunted by what they did. And I'm not saying that they weren't haunted by what they did, even if the kids weren't doing it in the afterlife, but having to live with the things that you have done. You might sleep, but you'll never dream. But this one, it sort of reminded me almost of like a lounge singer, like Morrissey's just... It sounded like a lounge, like taking the topic out of it, to lighten this video a little bit. Morrissey sounded like a lounge singer. Anyway, let's keep going.
You will never dream. Oh, you might sleep, but you will never dream. You might sleep, but you will never dream. Oh, Manchester, so much to answer for. Oh, Manchester, so much to answer for.
So it's hard for me to sit here and say, like, I really love this song, but I think it's an important one. Now, I'm wondering, I'm really going to have to read up on this because he only mentioned the three of the victims, and they were only charged for 3 murders, but it said there were 5 victims, so I'm confused. But I will read up on this. So I'm not sure quite what that's about. But I do like that he mentioned the children by name. I really have a mixed review of this because it's just so depressing. It's so depressing. And I know, like, that's the whole Smith thing, and I've been joking about that since I started listening to them. That they're all about the depressing lyrics, and I like depressing songs, but this is like another layer of depressing. When you're dealing with children who have been murdered, and the details that I have seen here. So I'm just sort of on the fence with, I mean, I don't dislike the song, but this isn't going to be one that I'm really going to like want to listen to a whole lot just because of the subject matter. But I am going to go back and say that I think this does sort of give a voice to these kids, right? Keeping the story alive in a way. And I love the little jab that you might sleep but you'll never dream, and that he is, Morrissey himself is going to haunt them. Although he never mentions the man, right? Brady, Ian Brady, did he mention him? He mentioned the woman. So I'm not sure what that's about, but I'm sure you know, and you will let me know. Let me listen to this again, and I will be right back. Hello once again. I was reading through the comment section, and it seems like people do agree with what I was saying about this sort of being a tribute to them and how their memory will be remembered. Their memory will be remembered. They will be remembered because of this song. I guess to try to find a positive here in this topic today. I think this is sort of a brave, on their part, I think it's a brave feat to include a song like this on your debut. Right? Would you agree with that? So just, cheers to them for not playing it safe. I don't think they really play it safe, though. I think they do kind of push the boundaries a little bit. I don't know how much Smiths you'll be seeing this month. They didn't really fit the theme a whole lot. You also suggested Jack the Ripper. I will be doing that one. Morrissey's Jack the Ripper. And Meat is Murder. I don't know if I will do that one this month. But don't worry, because I will get back to the Smiths in November. If you don't see them too much this month, you will be seeing them again. Don't you worry. But anyway, Smithsonians, thanks so much for being here and watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you for the next one.